An indeterminate amount of time passes as we cut to Iburatna sitting on a couch in a quiet room. Golden light is coming through the window at an angle, implying that it is near sunset in Jakarta. Ratna is visibly shaken, and General Hidyat kindly brings her a cup of tea, both as a cultural nicety as well as to calm her nerves. Hidyat takes a seat to get down to business, to consult his doctor for a diagnosis and a prescription. The diagnosis is grim. As they discuss the source of the infection, its rapid onset, and its violent spread, the camera zooms ever closer to Ratna. As Ratna realizes the scope of the problem, the camera movement itself symbolizes the encroaching panic and the mounting danger. Every moment the camera draws closer, Ratna's confidence wavers. Yet, it is not just Ratna's confidence that is flagging. It is the very confidence of modernity that is likewise failing. In many ways, Iburatna is not only a symbol of the medical profession and its clinical gaze, but she is likewise a symbol of modernity itself. She is representative of a highly educated indigenous middle class that took upon the trappings of the nation-state at the time of independence. Many anti-colonial nationalists, while opposing their colonial masters, nevertheless did so in such a way that reinforced many of the core tenets of the Enlightenment ideology that inspired colonialism in the first place. In particular, for many post-colonial societies, the new states simply replicated the colonial administration that had oppressed them, but put indigenous elites in charge instead of the Europeans. In such cases, the new governments often became akin to administrative technocracies, where the highly educated middle and upper classes made decisions for the rest of the population, and in their name, for their own good. Nehru, the first leader of independent India, once wrote, quote, "In the constructive schemes that we may make, we have to pay attention to the human material we have to deal with, to the background of its thoughts and urges, and to the environment in which we have to function." Unquote. Such an attitude of condescending administration fits well with the authoritarianism of the Polizeistaat.
Knowing what they are, we can begin to approach them properly, condition them, control them. We've got to do this, sir. It's our only hope.
Yet, such a mirroring in the post-colonial societies was not merely an accident. Many anti-colonial nationalists actively sought such a mirroring as an end goal. Sultan Syahrir was a key leader of early Indonesian nationalism. In his book, Out of Exile, Syahrir exemplifies this desire to emulate the West as a method of competing with the West. Syahrir writes, quote, "For me, the West signifies a forceful, dynamic, and active life. It is a sort of Faust that I admire, and I am convinced that only by a utilization of this dynamism of the West can the East be released from its slavery and subjugation. The West is now teaching the East to regard life as a struggle and a striving, as an active movement to which the concept of tranquility must be subordinated. Struggle and striving signify a struggle against nature, and that is the essence of the struggle, man's attempt to subdue nature and to rule it by his will." Unquote. Not only is Syahrir saying directly that the only path toward liberation lies in successful emulation of the modernist West, likewise a key aspect of that emulation is the subjugation of nature to the will of man. Such a subjugation can only occur within the context of scientific knowledge production, by viewing nature through a utilitarian gaze.
Yes, there's been some progress.
What kind of progress? What are you talking about? Make them behave. What does that mean?
means keeping them from wanting to eat us, for one thing. See, Sarah, they are us. They are the extensions of us. They are the same animal, simply functioning less perfectly. They can be fooled, you see. They can be tricked into being good little girls and boys, the same way we were tricked into it on the promise of some reward to come. They have to be rewarded. Reward is the key. I'm convinced of that now. Come, I've got something to show you.
Ubaratna not only represents that class of highly educated indigenous managers of post-colonial states, likewise the tensions of modernity itself. Indonesia is the largest Muslim country in the world. With 205 million Muslims, 88% of the population follows Islam, and 13% of all the world's Muslims live in Indonesia. While the state, especially the military, is itself secular, a good proportion of the nation is religiously conservative. This can be seen throughout the opening sequence, as many women wear veils and other head coverings. Ubaratna, professor of mycology, wears no such modest covering. While we cannot say from the textual evidence that Ratna is an atheist, what can be said is that she is part of the secular modernist world. A world that eschews the superstitions of the past. A world that has become disenchanted, as Charles Taylor puts it eloquently. A world that can be quantified, observed, and known. In being known, the world is likewise controlled, all through the scientific gaze of the medical doctor, the academic professional.
You know what all they keep down here in this cave? Man, they got the books and the records of the top 500 companies. They got the Defense Department budget down here. And they got the negative for all your favorite movies. They got microfilm with tax return and newspaper stories. They got immigration records and census reports. And they got official accounts of all the wars and plane crashes and volcano eruptions and earthquakes and fires and floods and all the other disasters that interrupted the flow of things in the good old US of A. No, what does it matter, Sarah darling? All this filing and record keeping. We ever gonna give a shit? We even gonna get a chance to see it all? This is a great big 14-mile tombstone with an epitaph on it that nobody gonna bother to read. Now here you come with a whole new set of charts and graphs and records. What you gonna do? Bury them down here with all the other relics of what once was?
Ini opio kordis.
And I'ma tell you what else. Yeah, I'ma tell you what else. You ain't never gonna figure it out. Just like they never figured out why the stars are where they're at.
When it is revealed that 14 other workers are missing from the grain mill where the infection began, that their hijacked bodies are likely running rampant outside the safe walls of the hospital, when it is revealed that any hope for containment has been lost, Ubaratna's hands tremble, teacup clattering noisily against her saucer. He has lost control. In the same way, Polizeistaat has lost control.
Ibu Ratna, kami membawa Ibu Ratna kemari untuk membantu kami untuk mencegah penyebaran. Kami butuh vaksin, butuh obat.
Ratna's technocratic condescension is tinged with panic.
Bapak, saya telah menghabiskan waktu hidup saya untuk mempelajari hal ini. Jadi tolong dengarkan saya baik-baik. Tidak ada obat dan tidak ada vaksin.
Idiot appears flummoxed. He had done what he was supposed to as an agent of the secular administrative state. He sought the opinion of the expert. He knows she is the expert because the state, has deemed her as such. Ibu Ratna, the professor of mycology, the medical doctor and rational agent of secular modernity, says simply,
Bom, mulailah pengeboman. Bom seluruh kota dan seluruh orang yang ada di dalamnya.